One Arsenal one. Yes, people. Right, boy, went back to another Arsenal match reaction. It's 1-1 at Anfield. And to be honest, I'll take that. I'll take that. I said before the game, I'd take a point, and I'm true to my words. I'm happy with that. I think the performance was good from the boys overall. We went through some tough times, but we also made it through because Liverpool came with thunder and lightning, especially at the start of that second half and into that first half. We rode the wave and we come out with a point. And I'll tell you why I'm happy with that, because Liverpool come to the Emirates in not too long a time. I know they're playing the FA Cup, but let's not worry about that. They come to the Emirates in the Premier League in February, and I have full confidence we can beat this team at the Emirates at home. So if we manage to beat them at home, that's 4 points out of 6 against Liverpool, and I'll take that. We keep the momentum for some, I guess, to some extent, and we go top of the table at Christmas, just like last year. I'll take that overall, guys. I mean, what a fantastic game of football overall, though. 2 games that were ready to go for it from minute 1. I mean, you look at the game last week between Man United and Liverpool. Obviously, all games finished the same result in a way. All teams got a point in both matches. But look at the difference in this game compared to last week. Man United sat back and said, you know what? We need Liverpool to just attack us. We don't trust our attack. Arsenal, on the other hand, we went for Liverpool from minute 1. We were like, come on, let's go for them. And we got our goal, deservedly so. Fantastic goal from Gabriel. Brilliant delivery from Odegaard as well. And after that, we smelt blood. And I said, go for the kill. Try and kill Liverpool. It's almost like we saw Liverpool and said, you know what? We can go for them here. Man for man, we got the better team. Let's go for them. Let's take the crowd out of the equation and let's go for them from minute 1. And we had a couple of chances where we probably could have made it 2-0, to be fair. We didn't, and then the game started to go back into an even swing of things. Liverpool started to get their foot on the ball and started to get more possession, and suddenly we saw Arsenal under the cosh. And lo and behold, Alexander Zinchenko is the one to make a mistake, bro. I think every single time I look at this Zinchenko guy and go, what are we doing with him, man? He can't defend. If Tomiyasu, Timber, or even Tierney was at left back, we don't concede that goal to Mohamed Salah. First of all, fantastic strike from Salah. Take nothing away from him. What a fantastic goal from Salah. But what is Zinchenko doing, bro? He lacks the fundamentals of defending. The absolute fundamentals. Year 7, year 8 stuff, bro. Salah is left-footed. So why, oh why, are you showing him his left foot? He wants to cut in every single time. There's no one in the box. Gakpo was the furthest other player forward who was on the 18-yard line. So all you got to do is just show him down the line and shepherd him out for a corner, or you let it go in the box and Raya deals with it. That's what you got to do. But no, he lets him cut inside, and then Gabriel isn't there quick enough. And then, of course, we can see the fantastic strike. Nothing on Raya he could do there. But it's just one of those things I'm thinking, if we can keep this going, like we could have come out of it with 1-0 win. Because the way I look at it from Arsenal, I trust our defence. Apart from Zinchenko, I trust our defence, and Ben White to an extent. He's dodgy 1v1 defending. But I trust our centre-backs. Like, I know, like, Arsenal throughout history, especially under George Graham, was famous for our 1-0 victories. We go 1-0 up and we lock off the game, 1-0 to the Arsenal. That's the famous saying. We could have come here today, scored 1-0 after 5 minutes with Gabriel, and locked it up and won 1-0. It could have happened. But we didn't, of course, we concede to make it 1-1. And after that, I think the game swung in both directions. I think Liverpool then had until about the 60th minute. Until about the 65th minute, it was all Liverpool. Arsenal under the cosh were like a box on the ropes. I was saying just go long. Literally just go long with the ball. There were so many times around from when Liverpool scored up until the 60th minute where Arsenal were just doing criminal stuff at the back, bro. Suicidal football, I call it. Like Zinchenko, what is he doing? Odegaard. They have the ball with their back to the goal, and they're sitting there trying to like turn and do shifts like it's FIFA Street. Are you joking me, bro? Like, if there's one thing you don't do at Anfield, it's dilly-dally on the football. And we were doing that in the second half. And we got away with a couple chances where we were completely blindsided, and Liverpool players stole the ball from us and probably should have scored from it. And after that, I think about the 65th minute, Klopp made some changes, and Arsenal actually started to grow into the game, and we got more possession. And there was a period where Arsenal had about 80 to 85% of the ball for a good 5 to 10 minute stretch. And then, I don't know how, but Liverpool missed, arguably, the easiest chance I've ever seen in my life. Like, first of all, it's Zinchenko again. Zinchenko made about 4 or 5 mistakes this game, but I'm sick to death of him sometimes. Sick to death of him. What he does, yeah, is Odegaard's about to volley the ball back at goal or something like that. He takes out Odegaard, and then out of nowhere, I blinked, and it's 5-on-1. It's Salah, Gakpo, Trent. Bloody, they got the whole army. Klopp's up front for them, basically. Bearing down on just Declan Rice at the back. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is where we concede. And then Salah puts it on a plate for Trent, and I don't know what it was, but God upstairs was on our side because the ball bubbled. The ball bubbled just before it hit Trent Alexander-Arnold, and it came off the crossbar. God upstairs said, not today. That's what happened. And if we win the league by 1 point, believe divine intervention. Shout out Pulp Fiction. Divine intervention was the reason we won this. We got a point today, because there's no way if you replay that 100 times, Trent Alexander-Arnold scores 99 times that goal. 99 times he scores that goal. But for some reason, just there, the ball bobbled and he licked it and it went off the bar and out. I don't know how. I can't explain it. Physics can't explain it. Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton from their grave can't explain how the ball did not end up in the back of net. But we got away with one there. But then equally, you look at Arsenal's chances. First half, ball goes through, Saka round the keeper, plays Martinelli, gets a bit of a nosebleed and just goes wide of the post. Second half, we get through on goal. Havertz, brother, he dives for a penalty and then he thinks he's got a penalty, so just slashes it out of play. Another thing, Trossard, what is he doing with his set pieces, bro? Trossard's set pieces are awful, absolutely awful. We had about 3 or 4 corners in that second half from Trossard's side. I'm thinking, put a good delivery in, and every single time, front man, every single time he could not beat the front post. I don't get it sometimes. I genuinely don't. But overall, I think it draws a fair result. I think Liverpool could have won it. Definitely had the better chance, I'd say, with Trent. But equally, I think Arsenal had good moments in the game where we could have done something as well. And I'm happy. I'm happy with the draw. I'll take it. I'll take it before the game and I'll take it after the game. Because I know when we play them at the Emirates in February, we can beat them at the Emirates. 100% we can beat them at the Emirates, man. I've got full confidence in this team. And I could look at it and say we missed opportunities today because we definitely had the ability to beat Liverpool. But I wouldn't look at it like that, because for me, it would have been more dangerous to lose this game than it is brilliant to win it. I think if we had lost it, it would have been far worse than the reward of winning it, if you get what I mean. So I take the point. We stayed top at Christmas. Man City, the real winners, given Aston Villa, Liverpool and Arsenal all drop points this weekend. So I guess overall, we just take it and move forward. Liverpool away is the toughest game you can get in the calendar, in my eyes. Nothing gets harder than Anfield away. Absolutely nothing. We take the point and we progress. And it was a good football game to watch as well. So I'm delighted with how it went overall, to be honest, guys. I think a special shout out to 2 players. One, William Saliba. We missed him last year at Anfield because we had Holding. I genuinely believe if we had Saliba last year, we win that game at Anfield. 100% convinced. Well, obviously, we missed him today. We had we missed him last year. We had my man Saliba in today. Saliba was superb, man. So composed. In what is the cauldron of Anfield, he just stayed so composed in there. Nothing phased him whatsoever. It was just brilliant defending from William Saliba. And he deserved to be on the right side of the victory, right side of the 3 points there. He wasn't, he got a point, but he was definitely well worth it, man. What a performance from William Saliba. I thought he was genuinely superb today, man. Absolutely superb. Who else? Declan Rice. I'm singling out Declan Rice and Saliba because them two were the 2 players we missed last year at Anfield, because obviously Rice wasn't signed yet and Saliba was injured. They are the difference. Look at them, bro. Like, look at that holy trinity right there. You got Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice. That little triangle in midfield will win you the title. I'm telling you guys that for an absolute fact, bro. For an absolute fact. That triangle right there is what can win us the title, because them 3 are solid, man. They're solid. Gabriel's come up leaps and bounds. I thought Gabriel had a little bit of a bozo gene in him. And maybe he does. But he'd come up leaps and bounds, Gabriel, because I think him next to Saliba, and of course, as I said, Declan Rice, them 3 are just solid in there, man. Then you build the team around him. I thought Havertz had a good game. I thought Havertz genuinely had a decent game in there today. Was winning the ball, etc. Obviously, unfortunately for him, he'll be missing against West Ham due to his yellow card, which for me was very harsh, by the way. I thought Saka should have done a lot more. I heard Sky Sports say that Saka and Martinelli had a good game. I disagree. I thought Martinelli had a decent game, but I thought Saka was poor, man. How many times has this brother one-on-one against Joe Gomez and didn't take advantage? You got a centre-back that's right-footed against you, and you're not taking advantage. But another thing that annoys me more than that, how many times do we have the ball on the wings and we flash a ball across the box and no one's gambling? No one's gambling to tap it in on the far post. How many times did that happen? Someone needs to bust the gut to get in there and put the ball home, bro. Havertz, Martinelli had so many opportunities where the ball just flashed across goal. And you're sitting there thinking, just stab it into the back of net. And no one does. But look, it's one of those things I thought Jesus was good overall. I think Jesus, the thing about Jesus, yeah, when it comes to link-up play, he's good. Like, he drops into midfield, it's like another body in there. But I don't trust him to put the ball in the back of net. He's everywhere but up front. Do you get what I mean? Like, he'll go left wing, he'll go right wing, he'll drop in and win the ball and link-up play. But sometimes you just need a body up front. Like, Nketiah came on the pitch today, and I thought he did okay. Like, he was pressing well, he was getting his body involved. I think he still is a little bit rash, and I still think we need to upgrade on him. Make no mistake about him, because there were certain times where the ball came to him and it didn't stick. It's like we need you to lay it off or do something incredible. And he's just sitting there trying to have a hero moment. It's like he thinks he's him. It's like, this is my time to shine. He picks up the ball, turns and tries to lick it at goal. Just play the easy pass and keep it moving. You get what I mean? But look, I don't think he had a horrible game off the bench. I thought obviously Erdgaard, I think I'm expecting a little bit more from him in there, especially in the second half. I think you look at your creative players like Bruno Fernandes, Kevin De Bruyne, Martin Odegaard, etc. Players like that, Shabuzlai for Liverpool, right? And you're sitting there thinking, this is the time for you. Like, this is the moment where you go in there and you take the game by the scruff of the neck. There were times that second half where I wanted Erdgaard to step up and be counted and be that man that gets us those 3 points and gets us that winning goal. But it just didn't quite look like he had it in his locker, to be fair to him, Erdgaard. Look, it's one of those things, man. Nothing against him. But yeah, I just think he's done slightly more to help propel us to get those really good chances. Because other than the goal and a half chance we had, where Martinelli put it wide off a 1-on-1 from Saka, did we really do anything? I don't really think so in this game. I thought we played well, but we never really looked like putting the ball in the back of net again. Do you get what I mean? It looked a little bit like we were cancelling each other out, both teams. Jeff, appreciate you on the stream. Somebody predicted a draw, but it wasn't me. Yeah, I put 2-2 for this game. I'll take the 1-1. Like I said, I'll take a draw before the game. A draw is a result that's happened. I'll take it, man. We move forward with the draw. I think it's a better draw for Arsenal than it is for Liverpool. Because Liverpool know that they have to go to the Emirates still. And they know that Anfield is like that's like a massive, massive advantage for them. When they're at Anfield, they're like a different team. They're miles better. They're far worse when they go away from home. So I think the fact we've gone to Anfield and escaped without losing, I think it's good. Now, the bad thing is, last year we went to Anfield and we drew 2-2. I thought it was a good result. After that, we ended up drawing 2 more games and basically bottling the title. So for me, it's all about how we respond in our next game. We play West Ham next. I think it's a tougher game than people expect. Obviously, we're at home, so I'm expecting the 3 points. But West Ham are no slouches. I watched them earlier today. They were good against Manchester United. Very good. So it's a tough game to call. And I think, look, Arsenal should win given we're at home, but don't go into this game thinking it's an easy 3 points. But if we respond and get the win, that's the main thing, man. That's absolutely the main thing for Arsenal, because we need to go in there and get the big 3 points against West Ham United. I think we're definitely capable of doing so. Definitely more than capable of doing so. I think we need to worry about as well, yeah, is the fixture's going to come thick and fast, guys, yeah, thick and fast. And we've got to make sure we understand that every game, I feel like last season we got ahead of ourselves. We saw every game as like the defining moment of the season. It's not. I know every game's important. I know every game you want 3 points, but not one game's going to define our season. I thought today would have been a massive victory, massive victory. I know a lot of Arsenal fans on Twitter will go, oh, we didn't win the game. We needed to win it. We didn't need to win, man. A draw's a decent result. Trust me, it's a decent result, guys. Sometimes the Invincibles won the title, yeah, on this one mentality. If you can't win the game, don't lose it. And that was the case today. Like I said, if I asked every Arsenal fan, what's worse, losing the game? I would say that's worse than Arsenal winning the game. It sounds like better. The fear of us losing the game hurt me more than the actual opportunity to win the game. Now, that's not me being a pessimist. That's me understanding that a loss would put Liverpool above us and put them in the driving seat. And a win for Arsenal obviously would do wonders. But it's away from home. If we're at home, I wanted to win. Make no mistake about it. At the Emirates, I would not have taken a draw. No way whatsoever. But away from home, understand Liverpool drew last week at Anfield as well. They draw again at Anfield. Back-to-back games at Anfield, they failed to win. We take that. We take that. Trust me, guys, man. We take that. Sometimes it's all about stopping your opponents more than it is helping yourself sometimes. Let's actually, before I get into more of the comments, let's look at the actual stats for this game. I've been starting to do that more recently on the channel. And if you're on your own day, by the way, make sure you do subscribe on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I should very nearly be there. Hopefully just before Christmas time. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe down below. So yeah, here's the stats so far. As you can see, it looks fairly... Oh, I've gone missing. I think I've gone missing on the screen. I can't really see what's going on right now. I think I've gone missing a bit. I'm going to try and pull up the stream back again. I don't really know what's happened. Hopefully it should be back on the... Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Put a 1 if you can hear me. But yeah, hopefully. I don't know what happened there. I tried to share my screen and my MacBook died. I've never seen anything like it. I tried to share my screen, my MacBook just died on me. So everyone can hear me, hopefully. If everyone can hear me, we're good to go. Okay. So yeah, I tried to look at the match stats. My MacBook died. I'm not going to do that again. Actually, I might. Let me. Should I try and risk it for a chocolate biscuit? Let me try and risk it. Let me share my screen again. Hopefully this time, the match stats will be shown. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully everyone can see the match stats. So here we go, right? So we've got even game. Even game. It draws a fair result if we look at the match stats. A very fair result. You look at it and you go, okay, 13 shots apiece, possession basically even. It was a tight game and it was fair probably in that respect. It reflects both teams. I think Arsenal are a better team than Liverpool. 100% agree with that thought process. But Liverpool with Anfield, think of all their stats multiplied by 10. No, actually not that much. Think of like plus 10 attributes on them, like it's FIFA. That's what it's like. So I think the game reflected what it was, an even game. And if we look at the table right now, guys, yeah, Arsenal are pointing ahead of Liverpool. And you take that. You take that going into Christmas. You still got to host them at the Emirates. So you take that. Villa are obviously 1 point behind us as well. Spurs are 4 points behind Arsenal. And City is 6 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand. So I think as an Arsenal fan, you got to take that. You definitely got to take it as it is. And you keep progressing forward. So I'm happy overall, man. Keep it stepping. Take the point. Move forward. Big game in midweek. Massive game against West Ham United. Let's bounce back and win that game. Mali, appreciate you on the stream. Zinchenko has to be sold. Oh my God, Zinchenko again, man. Zinchenko again. I am sick to death of this brother, bro. Every single time. He can't defend. And it's the fundamentals as well that's the worrying part. Like, it's one thing failing to defend where it's unbelievable from Salah. But that's fundamentals, bro. Like, if Salah went on his right foot and scored like, an unbelievable strike, you'd say, okay, fair enough. He did what was right. You showed him his right foot. He just scored a wonder goal. The brother showed him his stronger foot. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, how? Come on, bro. Like, let's be serious right now. Let's be completely serious. Salah is dangerous on his left foot. So why are you showing him his left foot? Like, I don't have to be a genius, Elon Musk level intelligence to understand that that's the wrong thing to do. And that's schoolboy stuff, man. Like, every single Arsenal fan looking at their TV said, don't show him inside. Don't show him inside. And he showed him inside. Like, getting out to the corner, shepherd him out. If you have to concede a corner, so be it. But don't let him cut inside. He's Liverpool's most dangerous player, and he did exactly that, bro. Like, I'm just sitting there thinking, what is he doing, bro? Sometimes you got to look at yourself and go, this team is just horrible sometimes. Like, horrible decision-making. He's let the team down there because, yes, we might not have gone on to win this game regardless. But if you're going to concede a goal, concede a wonder goal that you can't defend. Don't concede something sloppy like that. Do you get what I mean? In the summer, he was exposed on the right-hand side. He was. And he made a few mistakes as well. After the goal, gave the ball away too many times. Again, dilly-dallying in his own box. Put your foot through it, bro. Clear it. Then, he almost took out Odegaard, and they should have made it 2-1 when Trent Alexander-Arnold missed the glaring opportunity. So, look, I think it's one of those things. Let's not forget Salah goes off to AFCON. So, that's going to be a big miss for them. And I'm pretty sure Arsenal played Liverpool during AFCON, if I'm not mistaken. So, Liverpool could come to the Emirates without Mohamed Salah. Advantage Arsenal in my eyes then. Salah kept him running. Yeah, 100%, bro. Salah just had him running all day, every day. And the worrying thing is, yeah, I look on the other side. You got Saka against Joe Gomez. And Saka didn't really do that. Like, Salah was exposing Zinchenko. Saka did nothing against Gomez, bro. Nothing. I'm thinking, Saka, do a bit more, bro. Like, you got Joe Gomez on your left on your side, and you're doing nothing. Even Martinelli, I wanted him to do more against Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think our wingers were bang out of order today, bro. They did nowhere near enough from what I was expecting. Nowhere near enough. We're so fortunate for Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel. Oh, like I said, Malia, that's our holy trinity in there. That is our three. Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice, those are our gatekeepers. They're the cleaners, the sweepers, whatever you want to call them, man. Those three are our shepherds, the policemen. They make sure that ball is kept out of our goal. And what I noticed today is sometimes when Gabriel and Saliba would push forwards, Rice would actually push behind them. So it was always a triangle. Sometimes it'd be Rice in front, then Rice would push behind them and clear out any things from behind with his head. So it was working. Them lot were a good partnership in there. RD12, appreciate you on the stream. I feel like Liverpool were there for the taking side, but nevertheless, I'll take a point. Exactly. Brilliant summary of the game. 100% agree with you. I thought Liverpool, before the game, they looked a bit shaky. After about 5-10 minutes, they looked a bit shaky. But I think after they went to 1-1, I think they had the next 25-30 minutes. I think this is how the game went. Up until about the 20th minute, it was all Arsenal. All Arsenal. Then from the 20th minute to about the 60th minute, it was all Liverpool. And then from the 60th minute onwards, it was basically all Arsenal, but Liverpool having one good chance with Trent Alexander-Arnold. That was it, really. That's how the game went. So draws a fair result. I think both teams had decent chances. I think the first 25 minutes, though, if Arsenal were about business, we could have put them to the sword, man. We could have. Like, I know, obviously, you don't go to Anfield and expect to win by 2, 3, 4 goals. But in that first, like, half an hour before Liverpool made it 1-1, if we were on smoke, we could have made it 2-3. I'm being real with you right now. It weren't even like the actual chances. We didn't really test Alisson like that, but it was getting in the right areas. Do you get what I mean? Like, I know XG will look at the chances, and I'm pretty sure Liverpool have a high XG than Arsenal, given Trent's miss. But at the same time, let's be real with it right now, guys, yeah? I think not shooting, but being in a great opportunity to shoot is as big as a chance as shooting from like 30 yards out and missing. Do you know what I mean? If not more. So XG is one thing. I look at the actual positions on the football pitch you get to. There were so many times we were spreading the ball out wide in good areas and we weren't quite taking advantage. Shazwa, I appreciate you on the stream. Eddie did nothing again except for some crap interceptions. I thought he pressed well. He put his body about, but once again, I agree with you. He just didn't do enough to really impact the game. Like, I look at our bench, right, and I'm thinking, yeah, let's bring off a real goal scorer off the bench. But we've got no one. Like, a part of me would rather put Trossard through the middle and keep Martinelli at left wing. At least then we can have 3 attacking players on the pitch that have got some kind of pace about them and fluidity. I would rather see that than Nketiah come off the bench. I'd rather see Trossard go striker and Gabriel Jesus off the pitch, or Gabriel Jesus left wing and Trossard down the middle. Why not try that? But yeah, I don't think Eddie Nketiah brings us enough. I think, look, I've said it before, January is a massive window for us. Massive. We failed last year to really sign a statement player. I thought Trossard's good business. I thought Jorginho's good business. But we need a statement striker in January now, man. That's our glaring position. I know, look, for me, guys, I'll be real with it right now. I think we need genuinely 4 positions to build a super team. 4 positions. In order, striker's most important. We need a striker badly, man. So badly we need a striker. Second for me would be a defensive midfielder / centre midfielder. I think we need 2 midfielders. I think Partey can go in January because he's not a fit. Like at the end of the day, right? Availability is the best form of ability. Partey can be the best CDM for like, yeah, he doesn't touch the pitch. He's played about 45 minutes this season and about 2 minutes at a time. He does nothing. Let's be real. He's not fit. Never fit. I thought he'd be fit for this game today. Wasn't. He can go for it in my eyes, bro. Partey ain't fit. Get rid of him. I'd like to sign Douglas Luiz, but he's a lot of money. I think we also need another midfielder. I think we need a more box-to-box midfielder. Obviously, we can't get Jude Bellingham or Bruno Guimaraes, but a player of that ability, a player of that ilk. You know what I mean? A box-to-box midfielder, that type of player. Someone that can play when Havertz is not in the team. Someone that can be a bit more of like a link player. Like Xhaka was that perfect box-to-box player. Do you get what I mean? Like Xhaka was as good going forward as he was defensively. Havertz is a bit better going forward. Do you get what I mean? It's a bit braver. But I still think we need another link man. Someone that can just progress the ball from defense to attack. Every top team has had it. Man City had it with Gundogan. We had it with Xhaka. Liverpool had it with Wijnaldum, etc. Tottenham had it back in the day with Moussa Dembele. Every team that wants to have aspirations of going far has a link man. Has that player that go up and down the pitch. You know what I mean? That box-to-box midfielder. And I think we still lack it in our team. They were playing like an extra player. Yeah, that's what Anfield does. So Liverpool at Anfield are better at Liverpool. Without Anfield, they're not as good, man. So I'm confident we can take them. I'm super confident we can take them at the Emirates, if you ask me. I really think so. By the way, Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice gave their souls out tonight. 100%, bro. Fully. No one ever can say a bad word about them. I thought they gave it their all today, man. Their absolute all. Rice is making £105 million. Yeah, fully, bro. Fully. Rice has been well worth the money. I thought he was good again today. He didn't get man of the match, but I thought he was very good today, Declan Rice. Cleaned up everything. He's got to go. Who's Zinchenko? If it is, I agree, bro. We should have won. Edit Clan Kid, I appreciate you on the stream. I don't think we should have won, though. I think it was a fair result, to be fair. Brother, I think it was a fair result. I think I look at other moments, and I think that, to be fair, Liverpool could have won the game just as much as we could have won it. I think the draw is a fair result. I think before the game you can say we should have won. I think before the game you could say, oh, we should have given more. We should have been. I think if there's anything that's frustrating today from an Arsenal perspective, I think there's more to be frustrated for Liverpool, given that they missed. Honestly, I still don't know how Trent missed that. But I think the frustrating thing for Arsenal fans, for me at least, is we didn't capitalize on that opening 25 minutes. Like just like last year. Last year at least we went 2-0 up, which is a good score like that. 2-0 up is good. This year though, today,
we didn't really take advantage of that opening 25, 30 minutes where we were on their neck. Like, we were good in the opening 25 minutes. Every ball was going forward. We were fast off the blocks. We didn't really take advantage of that. And that's the most annoying thing for me. But who knows, man? Who knows? If we had Timber and Tomiyasu, we could have won just Zinchenko, man. I'll tell you one thing for free, brother. If we had Zinchenko, if we had Tomiyasu and Timber, we would have won. Because I'm telling you this for an absolute fact, yeah? You take away Zinchenko from this team and Ben White as well a little bit, because Ben White's better than Zinchenko defending, but even Ben White's a little bit sloppy. We win this game. If we had Timber at right back and Tomiyasu left back, or switch them, I don't even care which way order, yeah? I think we win this game because Timber can defend and Tomiyasu can defend. And at the end of the day, guys, I don't care how you dress it up, you need a team that can defend. Arsenal under George Graham lived a very long time and got a lot of very good results that were 1-0 because we knew how to defend. We knew that as soon as we went 1-0 up, the game was locked off. 1-0 to the Arsenal was the saying. We could have done that today. We genuinely could have. At 1-0, we could have locked this game off differently. But the problem is, when you have people like Zinchenko in the team, he plays football like it's Russian roulette at times. Like, do you get what I mean? He's dilly-dallying in his box. He's doing turns and he's kicking the ball like in the middle of the pitch. And what's he doing sometimes, bro? Like you don't need to sometimes play the extra football. Just put the ball down the line. And that one there, first of all, he's already dropped about 5 yards deeper than the rest of the team. Anyone that watch the goal back. Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White, their line is exquisite. It's a razor-sharp line, man. It's flush. Like, it's a proper good line. And then Zinchenko's like about 5 yards back. He's just basically neglected the whole line. Then you see, and then the warning sign should go off in Gabriel's head as well. When he sees Zinchenko against Salah, he should go, hang on a minute, this is a problem. Let Saliba deal with Gakpo in the middle. I need to press the man. But he didn't. He let Zinchenko isolate. Zinchenko, obviously being the dimwit that he is sometimes, lets the man go inside, almost as if Salah isn't left-footed, when he clearly is. And then after that, it's just Salah is scintillating best. Drills it into the top corner. Raya had no chance. To be fair, I think I'm correct saying that neither keeper really had much to do today. I think both keepers didn't really do much. Let's be real about it. But yeah, overall, you take it, man. You take it. At City, the other players made him look good. Who are you talking about? I'm not too sure who you're talking about there. Saliba, man of the match. I agree. Alhamdulillah, we need to win on Thursday. I agree with you as well. I thought Saliba and Rice, arguably man of the match. Gabriel as well could have got it. I thought Gabriel was really good. But yeah, I think it's a good point for Arsenal. Very good point. I was so mad when we had so many chances, but I didn't put any of them away. That's the thing. If you're an Arsenal fan, be frustrated with the first 25 minutes because we should have killed them off and never conceded that goal. But after that, I thought Trent had a good chance. And Trossard as well on corners, bro. If I see another Trossard corner hit the first man, I think I'll lose my hair, bro. Like, every corner first man. Like, a corner's a good opportunity, especially Arsenal. Like, we score a lot of our headed chances. Like, we're good from corners. But again, we're just hitting the first man every single time. It's so frustrating, man. So unbelievably frustrated from an Arsenal perspective. We need to do an awful lot more from our set pieces. City's flying back from Saudi with a step in their pep. Well, there we go, man. There we go. So City is a good result for City. They got 1-1 here, 1-1 for Aston Villa. City are happy, man. They're happy with this. We play them again on the 7th of January. Yeah, but it's the FA Cup, bro. I don't really care about that, to be honest. I'll be real. I'm looking at the league more importantly than the FA Cup. Look, Liverpool could beat us in the FA Cup as long as we beat them in the Premier League. That's all I care about. I don't know what's going on with Martinelli lately. He's starting to overdo things. Probably the worst I've seen him. Martinelli's always been a bit of a raw athlete. He's still not a polished end product player. So he's still got a lot to improve in my eyes. But look, it's one of those things, man. I think he was good at times today. I think Martinelli in that first half was good, bro. Really good. Like, so many times he would get the ball from deep and he would progress the ball and get away from challenges with really nice, shifty feet. I think that can't go under the covers. I think that was really good from Martinelli. So, but yeah, I do think in the final third, he's getting nosebleeds sometimes. We should have won the league last year if we had Saliba the whole season. Yeah, we would have won it with Saliba. I'm completely sure of that. But here's my thing. I spoke about positions we need to sign, right? A striker for me. 2 midfielders in my eyes. Sell Partey and bring in 2 midfielders. A CDM, a backup CDM, and a box-to-box midfielder. I'm hearing Douglas Luiz. Now, if Arsenal sign Douglas Luiz is not getting signed to sit on the bench. So I expect Declan Rice to then get pushed further forward and take on that Xhaka role. For me, we need a backup centre-back because if Saliba or Gabriel gets injured, I don't trust Kivior, and I don't know who the other backup is. I think it's Ben White. So I think we need another backup centre-back. Someone that's not good enough to start, but just a good player. Like a Joel Matip at Liverpool or Konate at Liverpool. Like, Van Dijk starts every game, then it's Matip or Konate. It's one of the two. And it's either or. And I think we also need, to be honest with you guys, yeah, if I'm being brutally honest, a backup fullback. Sell Zinchenko being a proper defender that can defend, man. Because that Bart Simpson is not good enough, bro. I can't lie. Not good enough one bit. Saka looks fatigued. He does a bit, but he runs his socks off, man. He runs his socks off. Saka's better than Martinelli tonight. I disagree. I thought Martinelli was better. I think that first half, Martinelli was so many times he was evading his defender, running away from him. I thought Saka did nowhere near enough against Joe Gomez. Nowhere near enough. He burns out fully, bro. Jesus. I thought Jesus had a decent game, to be fair. I thought Jesus was okay. I thought he was dropping in. Jesus is good, but he doesn't put the ball in the back of net. Like, if you're judging him as a striker, he has a bad game. If you're judging him as a footballer, he has a good game. Like, if you judge Jesus overall holistically as part of the team, I think he drops a 7 out of 10 every game. But if you judge him as you judge a striker, which is shots on goal, chances, like goals, he doesn't deliver enough. That's my problem with him. Exactly. Focus on getting the goal instead of thinking you're that guy. That's the thing with Nketiah, bro. That's the thing with him. Same with Havertz, to be fair. Havertz died for a penalty. Then he gets the ball in a good opportunity and just like kicks it out. What's he thinking, bro? Raya was sloppy. Nah, I thought Raya was good today, man. I thought Raya had no problems whatsoever. I thought he had a really good game. Not that he had much to do, to be fair. Not that he had much to do, but I thought Raya had a good game overall, man. Nothing against him. I don't think it was about creating chances for us. It was all about showing spirit. Yeah. And look, here's the thing. When you play at Anfield, the first thing you got to do is match intensity. That's the number one thing. If you match intensity, then you can go far in this league. Then you can go far. And look, we did that. And like I said, I'll take the point. Because I know when it comes to the Emirates, we can win that game for an absolute fact. Definitely we can win that game. I think Martinelli may need some time on the bench so he can reevaluate things. Yeah, maybe. And here's the thing. I don't think Arteta really freshens up the squad. He plays the same team a lot. And look, I get it. Like, you want to build the consistency. But I agree with you. Sometimes you need to refresh. I think, to be honest, guys, I've heard reports that Nketiah is getting offers in January. I'd sell him, bro. Even if we can't bring in a backup striker, I'd still sell him. Like, why not, man? Like, you ain't going to get a better chance. Obviously, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for when the January transfer window opens, because I'll be back with transfer daily videos on this channel, which I cannot wait for. And there's one man I'm looking at, bro. Ivan Toney or Victor Osimhen. Osimhen won't happen in January, I'm pretty sure. But I think we need to go for a strike in January, man. Don't wait until the summer. Don't wait until the summer, because the league is there for the taking. City look a bit vulnerable. Liverpool look a bit vulnerable. Next year, we could sign Osimhen and it might be too late. City might sign a few players and go off on an incredible run again. Same with Liverpool. They might sign a CDM and complete their team. This year, it's there for the taking, bro. It's there for the taking. Pay the money, man. Pay the money and get the striker now. If you know you want Osimhen, go for him now. If you know you want Ivan Toney, go for him now, man. That is the play. And if you want both, or if you don't want to risk it, fine. But please just go for it, man. Go for it. I know Osimhen's got a new contract, for example. I know that he put pen to paper, but money talks. He's got release clause anyway in that contract. Money talks, man. Go put the money down, because if we sign a proper striker, like if we had Osimhen up front today, we could have won this game, to be honest, guys. We genuinely could have. He needs time on the bench. I agree to an extent. I agree. Okay. See you, and I appreciate you on the stream, my friend. Chelsea Football Club have infected both clubs with anti-shooting syndrome. Yeah. I mean, Chelsea play tomorrow against Wolves, so let's see what happens there. I actually even thought when you had lost us, I could see here until you decide to restart. Well, that's an interesting one then. My screen just went completely black. It just happens sometimes where I've got so many tabs open on my screen, but yeah. It should all be working now, hopefully. Liverpool definitely dropped off. They have a little bit, because they haven't won in back-to-back games against Anfield, which is obviously not something we're used to seeing. Definitely not used to seeing with Liverpool. But you take it, man. Like Arsenal, we take this, bro. Like, I don't care how good or how bad Liverpool are. A point at Anfield will never be a bad result. Will never, ever be a bad result. Especially given that we still got to play them at the Emirates. Now, make no mistake about it. If this game was at the Emirates, 100% a draw I'd not be happy with. I would never be happy with a draw at the Emirates. But you got to sometimes look at the bigger picture, understand the situation you're in, understand the context. You've gone to Anfield and you've got a point, man. You take it. You take it and understand that, yes, we could have won the game, but we easily could have lost it. Like I said, divine intervention. Shout out Quentin Tarantino on Pulp Fiction. Divine intervention was the reason Trent Alexander-Arnold did not put that ball in the back of net. That was the only reason. Because Allah was on our side today. Because there's no way, if you replay that 10 times, Trent Alexander-Arnold scores every single time. Every single time. 9 times out of 10, he puts the ball in the back of net. This was that 1 out of 10 chance where the ball bobbled off the ground and it hit the crossbar. It hit the crossbar and went out. Like, genuinely, we got lucky, man. We got lucky with that chance. And also, I haven't talked about it. We bust case with the penalty. That was a penalty. Odegaard handballed it, bro. He was crossing it over like it was the NBA. It's a penalty, bro. We bust case on that one. I genuinely think so. So, you look at it from that perspective and think, you know what? We got away with one. And no Arsenal fans are talking about the penalty, bro. No one in my chat talks about the penalty. I guarantee if it was the other way around, we'd all be talking about the penalty. So I think, guys, you got to hold your hands up. We got away with one there. That was a penalty, man. But we take the point. We take the point, bro. I'm happy with it. I was happy before the game. I'm happy after the game. Chelsea play tomorrow. I think they'll win. Well, they should do, given it's Wolves, let's be honest, bro. Wolves haven't looked their best recently. Who do you think will win the Carabao Cup? Liverpool. I think they'll win. I think Liverpool play Chelsea in the final, and I think Liverpool win the game. Is it going to be on penalties? Probably, given the... well, here we go. See, you guys said the same thing. Liverpool's win on penalties. Their last few finals have been on penalties. Let's just be honest. Last finals between Liverpool and Chelsea have been crap. They have been absolutely awful. So I'm just hoping for a better final, regardless of who it is. Exactly, we need to get rid of Zinchenko. 100%, bro. The guy's a liability. If you want to win the league, you can't have Zinchenko up front. I'm sorry, but you just can't. I'm glad Salah is off to AFCON. See you, Habibi, yeah. Bro, he can go, man. He can go, bro. As far as I'm concerned, he can go, man. Like, Salah off to AFCON, I think we're right with him. I think that's the thing. Now, let me double check the AFCON dates. But if I'm not mistaken, he misses the Arsenal game. AFCON it is from the 13th of January to 11th of February. And Arsenal play Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken, on the 2nd of February or something like that. 5th of February. Arsenal play Liverpool on the 4th of February. So there's a high chance that Salah misses that game, especially if Egypt go far. So if Egypt goes far, Salah could miss that game, to be honest. And I'll take that, man. Definitely take that. Because Liverpool without Salah, they're nowhere near the same team. Nowhere near. So I think we got to look at it and understand the situation we're in. Understand that we've gone away from home. We've gone to a hostile atmosphere in Liverpool. And we've got away with a point. Look, you take it, man. If we get 4 points out of 6 against Liverpool, every Arsenal fan would take that. I'm sorry. If you get 4 points out of 6 against Liverpool and 4 points out of 6 against Man City and don't win the league, it's down to your other games. That's as good as you can do. You've got the better of both those teams over the course of the 2 matches. It's the other games that have failed you. Come on, asking for 6 points out of 6 against Liverpool is wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking, man. 4 points out of 6 against Liverpool is good in any season. Any season, man. Also, do you have any advice for interview for internships? Research a company beforehand. Look at their values. Look at what's called their values. Look at recent stuff in the news regarding what you're applying for. And yeah, that's it mostly. Odegaard was amazing today. Ish, appreciate joining the stream. I don't think he was amazing. I think he was okay, but I don't think he was amazing. Here's the thing, right? Yeah. I like Odegaard. I genuinely do. But if I want Odegaard, and I think he's capable of doing this, by the way, if I want Odegaard to go from here, like I'm talking quality, like decent, brilliant attacking midfielder, to elite attacking midfielder like Dennis Bergkamp level, Zinedine Zidane level, etc. Do you know what I mean? Like that type of a caliber, he needs to take these games by the scruff of the neck. I feel like Odegaard in too many times in big away games, Villa away, Newcastle away, again Liverpool away, he doesn't do enough to really get a goal or at least create a chance or make that killer pass. Like Kevin De Bruyne will make that killer pass. Bruno Fernandes can make that killer pass, etc. I want to see him really make that killer pass for Arsenal. Do you get what I mean? This is Arsenal. We get 1 point at Anfield. Exactly. Well, look, we take the point, man. You're happy with the point. I'm happy with the point. We take that, bro. True Guna, appreciate you on the stream. My friend is doing really, really well. Big up you. Everyone check out True Guna as well, man. That's fantastic Arsenal content, just like myself. And apparently, I've hit 5K. I didn't know. It was 4.99 before I started. Big up everyone that's helping on the road to 5K. The road to 6K starts now then. There we go. We need a striker like Griezmann, deep line forward who can put the ball in the back of net. Yes. I agree. That's why I want Ivan Toney. Because Ivan Toney can link up play. He's a threat in the air. He can win the knockdowns. Plus, he's got an eye for goal. Ivan Toney can put that ball in the back of net. He can put it in the back of net from his left foot, right foot, and outside the box. He's going to have a hell of a comeback season, I think. Ivan Toney. So I'd like to sign someone like him, to be honest. This Bart Simpson should play midfield. I still remember that Champions League final. He was the one that didn't pick up Havertz when he got the winner. And that's the thing exactly. Look, Zinchenko, I worry about in big games. Yes, you can get away with him playing against Burnley, Sheffield United, probably against West Ham on the weekend. You never know. Or on Thursday, sorry. But Liverpool away from home, Man City away from home, Manchester United in a big game, Real Madrid away from home, Bayern Munich away from home. Do I trust Zinchenko in those games? No. I'm sorry, but I don't. In those games, I wanted Tomiyasu or Timber. And I'm sorry, but but nothing can replace defending. I don't care if you can slot into midfield. I don't care if you know the inverted role at the back of your hand. If you can't defend, you ain't good enough. Simple as, man. Also, Osman won't happen because he's just signed a new contract. Yeah, I know, but why not go for it, man? Like, go test the waters. I want Osman or Ivan Toney. Same, I'd be happy with either, man. I'd genuinely be happy with either. I'm okay with the point. Yeah, same, bro. Video Predict, appreciate you joining the stream. I'm happy with the point as well. Osman, big up Osman. If Egypt do well, Salah will miss Arsenal. And that's the plan. That is the plan. Look, Egypt should do well. They've got a good team. And look, it's fine. Look, Liverpool miss Salah. We miss El Neni, bro. It's fair. It's fair. One Egyptian for another, bro. You can miss Salah, we'll miss El Neni, man. Like, it's the way the cookie crumbles. That's pretty fair in my eyes. Congratulations on reaching 5K. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it all. You should make a video about interview advice on your other channel. I can do. To be fair, a lot of people have asked me personally, but the thing is, it changes for everything. It changes for like for industry, for the company, changes for the job role, whether it's an internship or graduate role or permanent position. It all just fluctuates. Now, I don't know if I can bulk it out to make a proper video from it. But yeah, I appreciate the thought. Congrats on 5K. Appreciate it. Congrats on 5 million. I bloody wish, bro. 5K. Yeah, 5K, man. I appreciate it. Road to 6K starts. And if you're on your auntie, by the way, make sure you do subscribe. My road to 6,000 subscribers. I almost had 5,000. And check out the Mbappe video on my channel. I spent a lot of time on that Mbappe video, man. I hope you guys would enjoy it. It's all about Mbappe career analysis, story type video. And yeah, I just hope everyone enjoys it that watches it. But yeah, I'm going to start to round off this stream now. Arsenal do get a point away at Anfield against Liverpool. It's a good point in my eyes. It keeps the ship moving in the forward direction. And it now means that Arsenal need to beat West Ham United. And I guess at the end of the day now, the title's in Arsenal's hands. We're top at Christmas. It's all in our hands. We dictate our future. So let's just hope and pray that we get a win on Thursday and carry it on from there. Are you live for the game tomorrow? I'll see how the game is. If it's a good game, I'll go live. If it's a crap game, I won't. But I'll probably watch the game and I'll see. I'll look at it. If it's a good game, I'll go live for it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. To catch you guys all in my next one. Take care.